Okay, the owl is back. We're moving on to much better, much more important matters. This. We have opened that, if I am correct. And we shall enter that right now. So it would seem. We are moving quite graciously. Okay, so in summary, we need a new lantern because ours broke. Oh my god, yes. Frisbee. I don't care, I'm lagging like mad. There is so many physics happening at once. Jesus. What happened to all the They just disappeared, wow. Oh, key.
25th April, 1883. It is my last day here. I have spent most of my time getting the upper rooms in order. Everyone else has left, but I could not bear leaving the rooms of Lord Gregory and Madame Lydia in the state they were in. Oh, how I miss those two. I had an odd experience today. This afternoon, as I was leaving the lounge, I was startled by one of the suits of armor that had somehow moved to the center of the hallway. It was holding out a note, which I cautiously retrieved. The note is addressed to Peter. It was then that I noticed the suit of armor was missing its left arm. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I shall pay a visit to Peter tomorrow after I have left the manor, and give him the note. It seems quite important.
Yes, an important and mysterious note. I wonder what to make of it. We shall go this way. Okie doke. Looks like we are going out this way. Ha ha ha. Please tell me I don't have to go that way. I do. Well, to outside we go. You know what? Okay, yep. Yeah, now it's annoying. Okay. Oh, wait, note 4. Locking device you may have noticed, it cut out. You need to find these crystal shards in order to get this device to unlock a secret hatch. Must be careful, do not place the wrong shard in a crucible. It will be impossible to get out due to the lack of leverage and surface friction. Each shard fits perfectly into each crystal ball, even if it's the wrong shard. One of the shards should be nearby. rest are scattered throughout the estate. You'll need to explore and hunt for them, but fear not. If you spot a statue of an eagle, just like one by the crystal balls, there should be a shard hidden within 20 feet of that statue. Ooh. When I was younger, I could not do what you're doing for me right now. I came from a strict family, and I was on a tight leash. While I was growing up, I see that your father treats you the same way. Which probably explains why he has sent you to Darwin Institute for Misbehaved Youngsters. I understand your frustration. I had to do things and act in ways that were demanded by my father. By the time he had passed away at a ripe old age, I too have aged quite a bit and was not fit enough to hop over a fence or break into this manor myself. Time was not merciful to me, so I do appreciate what you're doing for me, even though you're probably only doing this for yourself. By the way, I should mention that the cemetery is also technically part of the estate, even though it has been used by locals in the past. Keep an eye out for an eagle statue. Okay, last one's here. Ooh, that looks nice. This really does look nice. Well, but moving on. Mushrooms. They're not magic. This is a warning for your own safety. Do not enter the cemetery at night unless you have a source of light. Well, this is where this is going to get ugly. Oof. Oh my god, I am barely conscious. Corner room.
18th November 1878. This is my 4th day here as the new gravekeeper. Finally, a comfortable career. No more hard construction work, no more heavy lifting, and most importantly, no more garbage collecting. My responsibilities are fairly trivial, like trimming the bushes and showing people to their deceased loved ones. In fact, the hardest thing about this job is when I'm occasionally required to dig a hole in preparation for a new grave. But that's not why I've decided to start writing in my new journal. No, the Duchess herself Madame Lydia came over to visit me. She asked me if I could find her a spot for a new gravesite. She even supplied her own coffin and tombstone. A stunning tombstone, I must say. A well-crafted cross with a brilliant carving of an eagle. I asked her who it was for, but she said it was for no one. After I have helped her with finding a suitable location and her men have placed the tombstone and buried the coffin, she just left. That's it. Went back into her mansion.
So that's where I need to go.
26 November 1878. Boy, do I have an interesting story to tell. This morning, a couple of men brought in a body of Harold Donnelly. I was told that he, would you believe it, was found in the attic, right above Madame Lydia's bedroom. They found him all tied up in rope, whilst hanging upside down. Apparently the reason why the body was found in the first place was because Lydia herself complained about a stench in her room. I also heard another rumor that she used to keep rope next to her bed, that she used for outdoor activity and games. But one day, she couldn't find her beloved rope. But now, here it is, wrapped around the constricted body of Harold. Is there a murderer in our midst? Well, I'm now left to clean up the mess. Unfortunately, Harold's family couldn't afford a coffin or a tombstone. But you know what? I'm going to be a good Samaritan this time. There is that empty coffin that Madame Lydia buried here. Apparently, the coffin only holds a small glass shard. I could just push it aside. There's plenty room for a body. 13th of April, 1893. I am shaking even as I write. Where to begin? Earlier this evening, on my way back to my house, I noticed that much of the cemetery has been disturbed. Someone has broken down a few of the trees and shrubbery, and 3 tombstones have fallen over. I continued exploring the cemetery, and to my dismay, I discovered the grave of Harold has been robbed, or at least that's what I thought. I opened the coffin, and to my horror, the body was gone. The glass shard was still in it though. I noticed some tracks leading out of the cemetery. It seemed to be headed towards Ashbury Manor. I decided to follow them, and when I approached the river, I saw the decomposed body of Harold limping towards the mansion. It was hideous and frightening, so much so that I froze and just stood there like a petrified coward. It was foolish of me, but fortunately the beast disappeared and I ran back to the cemetery. This grave was tainted, but I was too afraid to do anything about it. I decided to close the coffin and bury it again.